When you're an owner-operator, hear why getting busier is not necessarily a good thing for your business. Hi, my name is Amit Gaglani. I'm the owner and operator of AG Management Consulting Company. I am a business coach, a strategist, and I help entrepreneurs in healthcare to achieve their financial dreams. We do this by putting systems in and explaining and teaching and coaching the right ways to scale a company so they're not involved in every single process and they can actually take a step back while watching their company grow. As an owner-operator, you are responsible for everything that goes on, all the people under it, all the production that happens, the outcomes, the sales process, everything. As the years go on and you start building your business, it can lead to burnout. And that's a significant factor that many owners deal with. Burnout changes decision-making. When owners are mentally exhausted, they stop thinking strategically and start looking for immediate relief. Hiring feels like relief. It feels like progress. It feels like support. But hiring from a reactive emotional state is dangerous because the decision is often based on pain, not numbers. A busy schedule does not automatically mean you're operationally ready to hire. Sometimes the real problem is poor flow inside the business. I have worked with owners who believed that they needed another provider immediately. But once we reviewed the numbers, the real issues became obvious. High cancellation rates, inconsistent arrivals, poor schedules, utilization, low completion of prescribed visits, weak collections, gaps in operational accountability. Adding payroll before fixing those issues would have created more financial instability, not growth. Growth supported by weak systems is fragile. That is why hiring should be based on operational data, not exhaustion. Here are the hidden costs of weak scheduling systems. Scheduling problems quietly destroy profitability. Many owners focus heavily on visit volume while ignoring schedule quality. There's a major difference between being busy and being efficient. A weak scheduling system creates uneven provider utilization, inconsistent patient flow, overloaded peak hours, empty gaps throughout the day, staff frustration, unpredictable revenue. Then the owner assumes the solution is another hire. As you can see, the system is already weak. Adding another provider in just further weakens the system, erodes payroll, and just hurts the company in general. But often the real problem is poor schedule design. I've seen organizations increase profitability significantly without adding a single provider simply by improving template structure, cancellation recovery systems, patient scheduling consistency, front desk accountability, forecast visibility. Now let's talk about unclear or complicated compensation structures. Compensation problems are another hidden issue that owners underestimate. Many businesses hire quickly without clearly understanding what the new provider must produce financially in order to support their compensation package. Now, we all know that people have a salary or an hourly pay. Do we do the calculation on saying what is the break-even numbers? How many patients does this provider need to see in order for the organization to be able to pay for overhead and their salary plus the benefits and everything? There should be a break-even number, and then there should be a number that you're optimally trying to have that provider, get. And then there's the gray area in between. And, there's no point in having a provider that's only being able to pay for themselves and their overhead. The point of being in business is not to break even. Why production expectations matter and clear communication is the key. One of the fastest ways to create frustration inside an organization is hiring without defining success clearly. People perform better when expectations are visible. When production expectations are vague, several things happen. Accountability weakens. Productivity becomes inconsistent. Scheduling discipline drops. Managers avoid difficult conversations. Resentment builds between team members. Then owners start compensating for operational inconsistency, while personally stepping back into the workload themselves. Why is this bad? Because you're creating a weak system. You're creating a system where you have to step back in, and this creates another burnout because now you're responsible for feeding other mouths in the organization and you haven't set up the proper systems in the first place. So the very reason that you hired somebody was to avoid burnout, but now you're going to get burned out from more responsibility on your shoulders, as opposed to setting proper expectations, proper productivity numbers, and letting the employee handle it, and then doing reviews periodically. Now, in conclusion, I'm not saying don't hire. I'm saying build the foundation of the company. Make sure all your metrics are really tight and you have a good system before you start hiring other people and putting them into that system. I have worked with owners and do currently work with owners, and I tell them now is the right time to hire or now is not the right time to hire. I've had many conversations informing my clients that yes, you have an opportunity to open another office, but your systems can't handle it. You're going to add more stress and things are going to collapse on you. Don't do it. The financial burden, the mental burden is not worth the stress of it. There's a right time, and the right time is when the systems are set up right. And when it works right, it is beautiful. I have a client or a couple different clients who are hiring, who've hired their first clinician, and everything has worked nice and seamlessly. They've started backing off on hours to the comfort level that they want so they can start being the CEO that they want to be, and the company is still continuing to grow. Contact me, Amit Gaglani at AG Management, and let's have a discussion how this can be implemented in your company.